Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and become a part of my YouTube family. I share a video series every single Friday called Debt Free Friday, where I share our family's goals and how we are achieving those goals every single week. We do some kind of money move every single week to consistently achieve our goals, and it has worked out fabulous for us. It has been a game changer for me to do things weekly. I've been doing this for a couple of years now with weekly payments and then also transfers to savings and things. We paid off 6 figures worth of student loan debt in 2021, and yeah, weekly payments have been amazing. So I highly recommend doing something weekly, either making debt payments weekly or transfers weekly. It's a huge help to your financial journey. So let's go ahead and get started. It is June 10th. I can't believe it. My son's last day of second grade was today, so I am trying to film this quickly so that we can go celebrate. I'm really excited for him. Yeah, he's just such an amazing kid and he had such a great year. So we're gonna probably go to the park and get some ice cream and just celebrate. So exciting. So let's go ahead and get into it. So our current goals right now are our house fund and our Roth IRA. Our house fund goal is $25,000 and our Roth IRA goal is $6,000. We are just funding my Roth IRA this year, and then next year I'm hoping that we'll be able to do both a Roth IRA for myself and my husband. This year with our house fund goal and like how many other goals we had, it just made sense to only stick to one this year, and then hopefully we'll do both next year. So let's go ahead and get into the house fund for this week. So we started this week with our house fund at $5,820, which was at 23% funded. We were able to send this week $625 to our savings, and then that leaves us with an ending of $6,445, and that is at 25%. So we are officially a quarter of the way there. It's really exciting. This goal is awesome to me. I'm really excited. I'm excited to move hopefully pretty soon. We are hoping to be listing our house in the next few weeks. Actually, we're hoping by the end of the month to have it listed, and I'm really nervous and really excited. So if you guys have any tips, let me know. I know I asked for tips last week, but I feel like we actually have like a solidified plan now. We are going to be listing by the end of the month, and so we are really just cranking it up over here. I'm trying to, accelerate the savings as much as we can, but also I'm trying to get our house ready to be put up for sale. If you guys have ever sold a house before, I'm sure you can understand that we are trying to, clean really well and just kind of stage it a little bit and just make sure that it looks, good in the pictures and everything for when we do list it. So, and doing, some yard projects and stuff that we've kind of been working on. So it has been really, really busy, and I'm also back at work, and now my son is home for the summer, and it's crazy. He's got a bunch of really fun camps and stuff that he's doing. So we are just going to be really busy the next few weeks, but I'm excited. I will try to share more of that journey as I can throughout the next couple of weeks. As of now, we don't have like a specific date quite yet. We're waiting to kind of meet with our realtor pretty soon and just kind of solidify like the actual date that we're going to list it. But by the end of the month is our goal. So really, really exciting house development here. So I'm excited to keep putting money into this account. I do get a lot of questions on these videos. What is this account for? Is this a down payment? So if you guys are new to my channel, we do currently own a home, and we are going to be purchasing a home. We're going to sell this home to purchase a new home, I should say. So the majority of our down payment will be coming from the equity that we have in this home. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get 20% down. I still don't know exactly what we're going to list this house for. And the housing market seems to kind of be cooling off a little bit. So I'm a little bit nervous about selling it. So a lot of unknowns right now, but primarily our down payment for our next home is going to be coming from the equity that we have in this home once we sell it. So that is that. So this house fund, what is it for? It is mostly for selling expenses. So we're probably going to be dipping into this fund a little bit when we are getting closer to selling for, some staging things or just fixing up some things in the house. And then it'll also cover some moving costs. So we're going to have to move our house. It'll be, we'll have to pay for the moving truck and all those things. And then probably some additional like eating out expenses and things like that, just for when we are like in flux of moving, and then all the other moving things. And then we also probably need to replace some furniture and get some new furniture and things like that. So it's kind of a fund where we're just going to be pulling money in the next few months as we need it. It's kind of just an extra, savings account that we can pull from for any of our house related expenses. And basically whatever is left in this account afterwards, I will most likely just push to the new down payment. So if we have extra money in this account, I will just put it towards the new down payment. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions though, leave them in the comments down below. I love to chat with you guys about this. And any tips you have, please let me know, because this is our first time selling a house. I'm really nervous. It's a lot on my mind right now. So left to save for our house fund ideally is $18,555. So as you have just heard, we are probably going to be listing it by the end of this month. So I'm just going to continue to save as much as we can towards this goal. And once we actually purchase a home, again, I'm not quite sure on the timeline yet, but I will kind of reevaluate if we want to continue saving for this goal or kind of like what we want to do for the rest of the year. So stay tuned. Not quite sure what's going to happen with that yet, but if we buy an older home that maybe needs some work, we might just continue to save for this goal to fund some repairs or anything like that with the new house. I'm not quite sure what we're doing for the new house yet either, so we will see. But let's move on to our Roth IRA. So our weekly starting for our Roth IRA is $485, and that was at 8% funded. We were able to send $25 this week. It was a low week for sending money just because of how our accounts and everything comes out. So we didn't have as much this week to be putting towards this, and that leaves our weekly ending at 510, which is at 8.5%. So just a little bit more. Obviously $25 is not a lot, but it is something, and I'm happy that we are still able to work on this goal while we're working towards other goals as well. That leaves our left to save at $5,490. So really excited with our progress this year. These are our two main goals that we have left for the year. So we are doing a great job. We're about halfway through the year, so I feel like we're in a really good spot with these goals. So for side hustle income this week, we just had one source of side hustle income, which was $73. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw this. It was from selling my kids' clothing at Once Upon a Child. So I took a gigantic, like 2 gigantic bins of clothing from all 3 of my kids over to Once Upon a Child, and I made $73. So I deposited that into our account, and we put that towards our financial goals for this week. So it has been a very, very light side hustle income month for us because honestly, we've just been so busy. We haven't been doing many surveys on the go surveys or really anything else. So this was kind of my way of like, I'm gonna, really try to get some extra income in here. And also I just wanted to get rid of those bins because so my process for the bins that I take to Once Upon a Child is I take any of our kids' clothing that they've grown out of, I put it in the bins, and then once every few months or twice a year probably, I take those bins to Once Upon a Child. They buy whatever they buy, and then I take the rest to donate to local places. We have like a local children's center that we can donate clothing to, so I usually take it there. And it's just a good way to like get a little bit of money, but then also just donate whatever they don't take or whatever they don't buy. So that's kind of the way that I do it. It's easy. I don't have to spend a ton of time like listing things separately. I've tried to do that in the past and it just takes too long. So that's my process. Hope that helps. If you guys have kids, I would definitely recommend trying to resell it if you can. And then again, if you just donate the rest of it, I think it's a good compromise. It doesn't take a ton of time. So that is all I have for you guys for this week. Let me know how you guys did this week. I'm going to pop in my clip of filling in my trackers, and then I will come back to close out the video.
Used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night.
All right, so that is all I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys had a great week. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your goals right now that you're working on, and how have you achieved those this week? Have you done any side hustles? I would love to hear about all of it, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I will see you guys in my video on Tuesday. Bye, guys.